Shooting guards in the NBA are extremely 3-and-D. And today we're going to be ranking every single shooting guard from all 30 teams. The ones who shoot threes, the ones who play D, and the ones who don't do either of those. There's a catch. I have 5 categories to put 6 players in each. So it's gonna get insane here.
What do you mean by that?
Now, this isn't a ranking of how these guys did in 2025. This is how good they're going to be in 2026. So keep that in mind. This is the second video of this series. So if you've not seen the first one, go check it out. It's going to pop up right here. We went through and did the same thing with the point guards. And this Saturday, we're going to be doing all the small forwards in the NBA. So make sure you're subbed up and waiting for that. There are some shooting guards. I mean, there's like the combo guard. Some of these guys, I'm like, I don't even know what you are, but we're going to put you here. Especially with the team situation. That's what it comes down to, is some of the team composition is just like, bro, what the freak? So, like, for instance, we'll start with Devin Booker. He was listed as the point guard because they have Jalen Green. They still haven't let go of Brad Beal. We'll talk about Brad Beal in a second here. But they listed him a point guard. I'm like, brother, he's a shooting guard. So, Devin Booker's our first S tier. 100% S tier. Brandon Podziemski is probably going to be a C tier. Last time I think we had 6 categories. We had to put 5, and I realized I want to do 5 because it makes it a little bit more contrasty and a little bit more fun. So I'm going to put Brandon Podziemski in C tier. We could put 6 guys in C tier. I think I'm going to do the same for Gary Trent. Quentin Grimes, I'm going to put in B, 100%. I think Kobe White I like in B. And the earlier I start, if you haven't seen the other one, I start off, I kind of just put guys in, and then later on, once I have everyone at least in a spot, then I really move them around. That's where kind of the stuff goes. Zach LaVine goes in a B, I guess. The Kings are not going to be good. This isn't a whole like, oh, it's because of the Kings. The Kings suck, so he's going to be bad. No, Zach LaVine's fine, right? I think you'd rather have him over these 2 guys, right? And I'd rather have Kobe than Quentin at this point. Jaden Ivey at C. He's been hurt last year, so this year I think he's going to be definitely better. Then we won't worry about that too much. KCP on the Grizzlies. This is where it gets hard. I'm going to throw him in C for now. Brandon Miller might be an A. Let's see how it goes right now. I really like Brandon Miller. I like where the Hornets are headed. My dad bet me $50 that they're going to be able to make the playoffs, so we'll see. AR, A, definitely not S, but he's like the top of A. And Cam Thomas was the point guard for the Nets last time, but I was like, I don't want to put a rookie down. I don't know who they got going on. So here he is again. He's a shooting guard as well. He's just the main guy. I'm gonna put him in C. Now that I know that, like, okay, he wasn't really the point guard, so we can just kind of scratch that. He right here, boom, I'll put him at C. Chris Dunn. Now, I almost wanted to just do Bradley Beal for the Clippers because apparently he's supposed to get bought out and we're supposed to sign him. So, but it's been like 2 weeks. I don't know what the freak is going on. So, as of right now, Chris Dunn's our starting small forward because we traded Norman Powell. I'm going to put him, I'm going to do that. I'll put him in F. Brandon Ingram was the listed shooting guard for the Raptors. Is he better than Zach LaVine? I think that's probably where it is. Keontae George, he might even be the backup, depending on what they do with Walton Clayton Jr. in Utah. And Steph Castle was listed on the bench. Dylan Harper was like the starting guard next to De'Aaron Fox, and I was like, that's not going to happen. I think there's no way they have Rookie of the Year Steph Castle coming off the bench. There's no way. So I'm going to put Steph in B. So we got one more slot in each. It's going to get pretty crazy here. I'm going to put Norm Powell in B. He was a fringe all-star. He was definitely better than these guys. I might even put him in A, depending on how things shake out. The shooting guard position is pretty, lax. I think these next 2 guys are going to go in S. I mean, Amen Thompson is a starting shooting guard for maybe the number 1 seed in the West and a 50-win team. He's really good outside of that, right? He's really talented. If not, I'll put him in A right now. Would you rather have Austin Reeves or Amen Thompson? Probably. I think that's probably right. Golly, there's not a lot of S. We're going to have to shove some guys in S. That's going to be the rough one. Ben Mathurin, I think, will be our last C tier for now. CJ McCollum, F. Clay could be an A just because the Mavericks are going to be more competitive than they were last year. And he's been getting in the gym. So, like I said, we're going to have to fluff kind of towards the top of this ranking just because there's not a lot of guys here for this. Let me just fill out the rest of S so we have an idea. Okay, Ant, JB. I'm going to put Mikhail. Desmond is an A. Christian Brown. Oh, yeah, some of these guys are going at F. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Who's going at F? Gary Trent. Lou Dort's going there. We got 2 more guys to put in F. Who is F tier? F tier F. I'm going to put KCP in F. Just because he's not going to be impactful. I'm talking like individual. Who's like the best players out of these guys, right? I like S and A. B looks fine. We got to put 1 more guy in S. Golly. If I put 1 more guy in S, it's got to be like, is it Austin Reeves in S? Is that insane? We're going to do that. DeAndre, let's see. Jante Murray. Oh my gosh. How good are they going to be? How good are they going to be in 26? I'm going to give the Raptors some hope. I'm going to do that. I'm going to skip Norm over Zach because I don't think Zach is going to be like, I don't think he's going to have a good year in terms of, is he going to be close to being an all-star? Is he going to make the Kings competitive? How good is he going to be? I think Norman Powell and Brandon Ingram have a better chance at having a better season because they might impact winning more. And that's what I value, obviously. Christian Brown, that's a good B. Dyson Daniels might be a good C. And Shaden Sharp in F? There's no way I put Shaden Sharp in F. I'm going to put... Oh, Pajemski in F. There's no... I'm going to do this. I'll put my guy, Chris Dunn, in F. I'll put him at the top of F tier because he is a starter. I mean, all of these guys are starters, probably. Okay, now we've got our actual factual... All of our guys down. That didn't take too long. Let's reorganize S first and then talk about others. So who's the best shooting guard in the league? In my opinion, it's Ant. And then it's Donovan. And then it's D-Book. Who's going to be better next season? D-Book or Jaylen Brown? Both their teams are going to be worse than what they were. Well, maybe not for the Suns. But they are the number 1 guys on their team. Mikal is not. Austin Reeves is not. So I think that's where we got to go. I think that looks fine to me. Yeah, we got you. I'm going to put Bane over Clay. These guys over, yeah, Clay. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I got that. I think that's good. Clay is very, very good. I think he'll be a lot better this season. I'll put Norm over BI just because of how Norm played last year and how I think that, momentum will be able to go this year. I mean, I don't even think we saw Ingram in a Raptors jersey, so that says a lot about that situation. So we got Zach LaVine. Then there's kind of like a drop off here, right? We got Steph Castle. Oh boy, Steph Castle, Kobe. Oh. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's really not a lot to shooting guards. Like I said, I'll put Dyson. I'll put Lou. Let's do this. I'll put you over here. Is Christian Brown better than Lou Dort overall? I'm gonna do this. Lou's going here. Yeah, Lou's going there in B. He's a champion. I mean, he was extremely necessary for that Thunder team to win. Yeah, I'll put him there. And then everybody else kind of down here does not impact winning a whole time. K-Dunn, obviously, but I'm like, shooting guard, I don't even know what you do. Remember when I said the guys who like 3 or D? He's a 3 or D guy. Mainly a D guy. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good list. I mean, I can't think of any other changes that we really, really need to make.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, shooting guards is a rough one, dude. This might be a little shorter of a video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I mean, I've been pumping out the new content on the JPL channel. If you've not seen the shorts, go check those out. We already did a point guard video. If you didn't hear that before, it's going to be right up here. Shooting guard is this one. And then this Saturday will be the small forward one. And then next Wednesday, power forward. Next Saturday is a center, and then we'll move on from there. So yeah, very, very fun time here ranking the shooting guards. Man, yeah, that's all I got for today, bro. We out.